Hey everybody, welcome back to some more early morning barking, talking about BPD and NPD by somebody that has both. Did you know that you're not really allowed to swear within the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video? If you drop an F-bomb in the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video, you can't really monetize it as well. Just a little thing there. So today I want to talk about, I don't know what I've eventually ended up calling this video. Something about relationships with borderlines and narcissists, and can you have a good one and that sort of thing. Is it possible to have a good solid relationship with someone with borderline personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder? I can now say, are you fucking nuts? No. What are you looking for? No, right. No. There are 3 stages to these things, right? I'm cutting new psychology ground. Get ready, doctors. You're obsolete now. I'm here, right? There are 3 stages to having BPD or NPD. We have stage 1, where you have BPD or NPD. It's just there. You're living your life under the influence of BPD, NPD, or any PDs, or whatever. Pick a thing, it's there, and you're getting the full effects of it. You're dealing with it as you do, probably not well, whatever. If we could all just deal with having BPD and NPD, then everyone would be fine and there would be no therapists. But we aren't, and we can't, and so that's stage 1, right? Stage 2, here in the middle, is treatment, healing, whatever form that takes, whoever, and this is a long stage, the stage 2. This is where you're going from being a person that has BPD or NPD. I'm going to have to edit the subtitles on this video a lot. It always picks it up as MPD, not NPD. I don't know if you can hear that clearly, but the computer sure as hell can't. Anyway, the treatment bit. This is where you're seeing progress moving towards getting better and improving and things changing and that sort of thing. And then over here on the right of your screens, or maybe the left because it's mirroring it, there's healed or in remission or has done all the work, is somewhat better now, that kind of thing, right? I like to think I live here because I did this bit, and this bit was horrible and torturous, and I nearly didn't survive that, as a lot of us don't, but I did this big middle bit, and now I live over here, and it's cool. So, can you have a solid, sound, good relationship, happy and healthy with someone living in this bit? I don't think so. We're kind of nuts, I say that with all the love in the world, but we're not the best. We're not the easiest. I question, like, unless you happen to be already in a relationship with somebody, as you find out that they're like this, then why would you do that? I don't know. I would honestly, and I'm saying this as a person who spent a long time there, I was not fun. I was not happy and easy to get along with, right? Things were not great. They did not go well. Don't walk into that. It's horrible over here. Okay? What you're looking for, ideally, is sort of this middle bit or this end bit, right? If you're meeting someone who's in the end bit, where I am, cool, go for it. Yeah, that's fine, and you deal with, you might, look, are we ever truly healed? Big philosophical question. I don't know. Things will come up from time to time, but someone who lives in this bit is going to be equipped to deal with those things as and when they arrive. They're not going to cause massive problems or stuff that you can't work through as a couple, that kind of thing. It's good here, right? I like it here. It's a nice place to live. And that's cool. And I think, depending on your individual, this middle bit seems cool. I mean, you want to be seeing progress. And I would say to anyone who's with someone in this beginning bit, you really need to be moving on to this middle bit. you really need to be seeing growth and progress, because just someone who's sitting over here is actually just never going to change or get better. They may even get worse. They aren't going to fix their problems. All those things in the relationship that are wrong and upsetting you, they're not going to go away. They're just going to be there until we get to the middle bit, or they get to the middle bit. We aren't doing that. And that applies to all of these, right? If you've got someone with narcissism, why should you no, don't date that person. It's not going to be a laugh, right? But if you've got someone over here, fine. You know, and judging by how much my girlfriend laughs at the crap I come out with, this bit is a laugh, right? I will have my volcano lair. I don't care. But at least see the middle bit, right? It's just the beginning, this beginning bit. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't feel that that's right or fair. And I don't think I'm really doing anybody down. And I definitely include my former self in that, right? I feel a bit harsh, but I'm not gonna come on videos asking you to love us when we're that difficult. And indeed, many people ask me, when do I give up on this? How much am I supposed to take of this? You know, my answer is always, first of all, really only you can decide how much you want to take. I'm not going to tell you that you should take anything. But I do think you need to acknowledge that unless they've moved into this middle part of healing, then what they're doing isn't going to change. It's not going to get better, because getting better is the middle bit. So if they're still not in it, it is by definition not getting better. I need to learn to write this down in science ways, and then I'll do a book. And yeah, the 3 stages of BPD relationship healing things. I like it. I'm going to stick with it. I hope that was useful and not too disappointing. I'm sorry, BPD, NPD people, but we're not great fun a lot of the time, unless we live over here. We're all fine. I'm fine. Just saying, you know, that's how it goes. Anyway, now one of these things. How do you feel about this? Everybody was quite happy with it last time. So here we are again. I have 3 comments that I picked out. We're going to discuss those comments, and I picked my favorite. There you go. I'm fostering a sense of community here. Okay? First comment. Coolest Rob says, please could you do a video on BPD and us asking too much or needing to know too much? My girlfriend, who is my favorite person, says I'm pushing her away, always wanting to know details of stuff, even though for me it's to understand stuff better. I've been there, Rob. I have been there. I kind of live there, right? We need to know, because we catastrophize, and if there's something we don't know, we fill in the blanks ourselves. And we usually fill in the blanks with stuff that is catastrophizing, and it's never good, right? And what we need to work on are the insecurities that are making us need to know these things. I understand it does help. I understand it helps, but you know, it can be difficult. These are the things that cause us to have unstable relationships in the first place. Yeah, we're forever wanting to know and needing to know every little detail. And you're right, it's not, I don't know that it's a lack of trust or that it's really out of something like that. It's out of fear. And it's just wanting to know, needing to know, because we need to know. It's a weird one to explain. It comes across as sort of oppressive, as controlling, as wanting to know every little detail about someone's life. But we do want to know every little detail about someone's life. It's a difficult one, and it's a very difficult one for someone else to live with. But hopefully you can get into a healing process, and that sort of thing will start to drop away, I think. But even for me, there's, you know, it helps to have information rather than not. Because if I make up my own information, it's never good. Thank you for writing. Next comment. Lou, 8. I'm saying Lou. I'm calling Lou on that one. I'm strongly considering ending my friendship with a BPD person. Although I understand it's not her fault, I also have the right to be tired from her lack of self-control. I'm always the one having to understand and forgive the hurtful words she says in the heat of the moment. I'm also allowed to be upset. Absolutely you are. Yes, this has been the point of today's entire video. And this is what I'm talking about. It's when you reach that point of, this isn't going to change. I need to do something about it. And the thing I need to do is to get myself out of it. And that is exactly what you need to do. No shame or guilt from me, right? You've done your best. And if you need to get out of that situation, then you need to get out of it. The final comment of the week. My complex trauma dump. Point to an earthling who is not a manipulator. Not an overly complicated comment, but do we need to alert the Air Force? I feel there's been just a little language slip up and you've given away too much about yourself. I mean, it's a perfectly valid comment, right? It's a great comment. Fine, thank you for writing. I just, I have questions I'm not sure you'll be allowed to answer, maybe, or maybe the government would be better at asking. Are you an alien? Never mind. Well, I hope that's added to the fun of the video. Like and subscribe, you people. There are buttons below. Look, I did graphics for this. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Follow me on Patreon. I'm showing you, it's over there in my head, Patreon. It's not, that's just the wall to my neighbor's house. But go and visit patreon.com/earlymorningbarking. And don't forget, you can book one-to-one sessions and get some BPD, NPD peer support. I can't say it, but you can get it. That's the thing you can do. You take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.